Good day, everyone. Welcome to Grade 10 Mathematics. I am your math teacher, Ma'am May Lorilia. We are now in Quarter 1, Week 2. Our lesson in this video is arithmetic sequence. After going through this lesson, you are expected to demonstrate the MELC 2, illustrate an arithmetic sequence, and determine arithmetic means and the nth term of an arithmetic sequence. On the previous lesson, you worked with sequences or patterns. Let's have additional activity 1 to review what you have learned. In this activity, you have to identify if each picture below shows a pattern or not. If there is a pattern, put a check mark and identify it. Otherwise, put a cross mark. Let's have the first one, the banderitas. Do you see any pattern in the picture? If you put a check marks, then you are correct. There is a pattern. Can you identify the pattern? If you say the color of the banderitas is green, blue, red, orange, yellow are the order of the banderitas, then you are correct. Now, let's take a look with the coffee beans. Do you see any pattern? If you put a check mark, then you are correct. As we observe, the bunch of coffee beans demonstrate or show a pattern. The first bunch of coffee beans includes 4 coffee beans. Then the next bunch includes 6 coffee beans. And the third bunch of coffee beans includes 8 coffee beans. So there is a pattern of 4, 6, 8. So your answer must be a check mark. How about the tahong shells? Do you see any pattern from the picture? I hope you put a check mark because there is also a pattern. One open tahong, then another close, then 2 open tahong shells, then another close, then 3 open tahong shells, and maybe the next one is a closed tahong shell. Okay? How about this picture, the stack of stone in the beach? Do you see any pattern? Of course, it shows or it displays a pattern. The stack of stone starts from 1, 2 stones, 3 stones, 4 stones, then 5 stones. How about the dates in the calendar for the month of August? Then circle dates 3, 10, 17, and 24. Does it display a pattern or is it show a pattern? I hope you put a check mark because it displays a pattern or it shows a patterns. Because 3, 10, 17, and 24 are all Monday. Monday for the month of August. And 10 is after 7 days from 3. Okay. Any question about this activity? Were you able to find patterns? I hope you're able to find the patterns. Recognizing and extending patterns are important skills needed for learning concepts about arithmetic sequence. Knowledge on patterns will be able to help you determine the nth term and terms between any 2 consecutive terms of an arithmetic sequence. Now, let's have learning task 1. Each item below shows a pattern. Determine the next term in the sequence. Look and observe the picture. What do you think is the next shape? If you say it is a square, then you are correct. How about the next one? What do you think is the next number? 5, 15, 25, 35. If you say 45, then you are correct. The other one, 2, 4, 8, 16. What do you think is the next number? If you say 32, then you are correct. How about this one? Negative 9, negative 4, 1, 6. What do you think is the next number? If you say 11, then you are correct. The last one, 5, 8, 13, 20. What do you think is the next number? If you said 29, then you are correct. Now, let's take a look with the two boxes, the blue box and the black box. How can you describe the sequences in the blue box? Do you see any similarity in the sequence in the blue box? Some of you will say, Ma'am, same number po yung pagitan. Let's check. 5, 15, 25, 35, 45. 5 and 15, the difference or yung pagitan nila is 10. 15 and 25, 10 din. 25, 35, 10 din. 35 and 45, 10 din. How about negative 9, negative 4, 1, 6, and 11? Anong pagitan niya? Pagitan ni negative 9 at negative 4 is 5. Ni negative 4 at ni 1 is 5. Ni 1 at 6 is 5. And ni 6 and 11 is 5 also. How about in the black box? How can you describe the sequences in the black box? 5, 8, 13, 20, 29, 2, 4, 16, 32. Other will say, Ma'am, hindi po pare-pareho yung nasa pagitan nila. Pagitan ni 5 and 8 is 3. Pagitan ni 8 and 13 is 5. 13 and 20 is 7. And 20 and 29 is 9. Pagdating naman kay second sequence, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. Ang pagitan ni 2 and 4 is 2. Ni 4 and 8 is 4. 8 and 16 is 8. 16 and 32 is 16. So, hindi katulad ng nasa blue box, pare-pareho yung pagitan ng bawat number. Pero pagdating dito sa black box, magkakaiba yung pagitan ng bawat number. The sequences inside the blue box are example of arithmetic sequence, while the sequence inside the black box are example of not arithmetic sequence. How do the sequence in the black box differ from the identified arithmetic sequence? Balikan natin yung posible naging sagot nyo kanina sa mga unang slides natin. The sequences inside the black box shows that the difference or yung pagitan ng bawat number natin ay magkakaiba. While yung nasa arithmetic sequence or yung nasa blue box natin ay pare-pareho yung pagitan ng bawat number sa isang sequence. Tandaan, yung nasa blue box natin ay example ng arithmetic sequence. While yung mga sequence natin na nasa loob ng black box ay halimbawa ng mga not arithmetic sequence. Based from the example, what characteristic does an arithmetic sequence have? Ano sa palagay ninyo base sa ating mga halimbawa ang characteristic or description ng isang arithmetic sequence? Pagbatayan natin yung naging sagot ninyo kanina. Ma'am, yung nasa blue box, may iisang number sa pagitan ng bawat number. Pareho. Pareho po yung nasa pagitan ng bawat number. Yung nasa black box, magkakaiba po yung nasa pagitan ng bawat number. So, ang main characteristic ng arithmetic sequence ay yung same. So, same, pwede natin gamitin ay ibang term like constant or fixed. Therefore, arithmetic sequence is a sequence where each succeeding term is obtained by adding a fixed number. It is also a sequence in which a constant d can be added to each term to get the next term. These two definition came from two different books. So, pwedeng ang una nyong makita o ang una nyo nabasa ay yun yung meaning natin. Maaaring makita nyo naman sa internet o kaya naman sa ibang books yung second definition natin. But, ano yung pinakang common nila? Fixed number, constant, same. So, iisa lang yung pakahulugan natin doon. So, to get the next term or the succeeding term, we have to add a fixed or constant number. Okay? Let's say, for example, 10, 13, 16, 19. Do you think this is an arithmetic sequence? How about 57, 49, 41? Do you think this is also a arithmetic sequence? 10, 13, 16, 19 has a fixed number or constant of 3. O, mula kay 10, sa first number natin, si 10. 10 plus 3 is 13. 13 plus 3 is 16. 16 plus 3 is 19. So, therefore, there is a fixed number between each number or between each number in the sequence. So, it is an example of arithmetic sequence. How about 57, 49, 41? Pababa naman siya, decreasing. From 57, naging 49, naging 41. What do you think is the fixed number? Para masabi natin siyang arithmetic sequence. The fixed number is negative 8 kasi pababa naman siya. Decreasing. So, the fixed number or constant number is negative 8. 57 plus negative 8 is 49. 49 plus negative 8 is 41. The fixed number or the constant number is what we call the common difference. Common difference is the fixed number or constant difference between two terms in a sequence which is denoted as D. So, pwede natin siyang i-symbolize as D. So, yun daw tinatawag natin constant number or yung fixed number in between two numbers in a sequence is common difference. To find the common difference or D, subtract at any term from one that follows it. Let's say, for example, 36, 40, 44, 48, and so on. Para makuha natin ang common difference, isasubtract natin yung bawat term. Let's say, for example, D is equals to 40 minus 36. So, 40 minus 36 is 4. How about 44 minus 40? 4 din siya. The common difference is also 4. 48 minus 44 is also 4. Therefore, the common difference is 4. Ganon kunin ang ating common difference. You only have to subtract any term from one that follows it. Doon sa sinusundan niya lang. Doon mo siya isa-subtract. Maliwanag po ba si common difference? Let's try now what you have learned. Determine whether the sequence is arithmetic or not. Let's have the sequence 1, 3, 9, 27, 81, and so on. So, to identify whether the given sequence is arithmetic or not, we have to find the common difference. Okay. Itatry natin yon sa lahat ng terms natin. Remember, the terms are the numbers included in the sequence. 1 is a term, 3 is as a term, 9 is also a term, 27 is also a term, and 81 is also a term. First term is 1, second term is 3, third term is 9, 27 is the fourth term, while 81 is the fifth term of the given sequence. So, isa-subtract natin si second term kay first term. So, D, or the common difference, is 3 minus 1, which is 2. 9 minus 3 is 6. 27 minus 9 is 18. And 81 minus 27 is 54. Observe the value of T. Are they equal? Pare-pareho ba sila? Are they the same? They are not equal or they are not the same. Therefore, the sequence is not arithmetic. There is no common difference. D is not equal. Okay? There is no common difference. Therefore, the sequence 1, 3, 9, 27, and 81 is not an example of arithmetic sequence. Next, another example. 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12, and so on. Our terms are 4. Second term is 6. Third term is 8. Fourth term is 10. 12th term is, fifth term is 12. Okay, let's get the common difference. Let's determine the difference of each term. 6 minus 4 is 2. 8 minus 6 is 2. 10 minus 8 is 2. 12 minus 10 is also 2. So, look at the value of D. They are all equal, pare-pareho. Pare-pareho silang 2. Therefore, there is a common difference of 2. Therefore, the sequence is arithmetic. Dahil pare-parehong 2, ang ating difference, yun yung ating common difference. Yung pare-pareho, yung 2. At dahil pare-pareho silang 2, yung nakuha natin mga differences, therefore, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and so on are an example of arithmetic sequence. What do you think is the next term of the given sequence? Since the common difference is 2, the next term is 14. Dahil natukoy na natin yung common difference, we're just going to add 2 in the last term of 12. So, 12 plus 2 is 14. So, the next term is 14. How about the 15th term of the sequence? 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Meron na tayo 5 and then pang-anim natin is si 14. Ano naman daw ang 15th term ng sequence na given? Ano sa palagay ninyo? We have to find the 15th term of the sequence. Pwede naman natin gamitin yung ating natutunan kanina using the common difference. Mag-a-add lang tayo na mag-a-add ng 2. So, ilista natin. Kailangan natin ay 15 terms. Okay? So, meron na tayong naunang 5. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Magdadagdag tayo ng another 10 na place for the terms ng 6 hanggang 15. Dahil kanina natanong ko na naman, ano yung ating 6th term or yung what is the next term after 12, which is 14. Dahil yun yung plus 2 natin kanina. So, sa 14, mag-a-add lang tayo ulit ng 2. So, 14 plus 2 is 16, plus 2 is 18, 18 plus 2 is 20, so that is the 9th term. 20 plus 2 is 22. That is the 10th term. 22 plus 2 is 24. That is the 11th term. 24 plus 2 is 26. That is the 12th term. 26 plus 2 is 28. That is the 13th term. And 28 plus 2 is 30. That is the 14th term. And our 15th term, so 30 plus 2 is 32. So, our 15th term of the sequence is 32. And what if kapag ang hinahanap na natin ay yung 60th term? Gagamitin nyo pa rin pa ba itong strategy na to? Okay. Meron tayong madaling strategy. Meron tayong formula na pwedeng gamitin kapag ang hahanapin na natin ay 60th term. Mahirap naman kung plus 2 tayo ng plus 2 or mag-a-add lang tayo ng mag-a-add. Medyo mahaba yung proseso natin. So, dun tayo sa shortcut. Gagamit tayo ng formula na a sub n is equals to a sub 1 plus quantity n minus 1 times d. So, using the formula, pwede natin makompute yung ating 15th term nang hindi na tayo plus 2 ng plus 2 ng plus 2. So, ano ba yung part ng ating a sub n is equals to a sub 1 plus quantity n minus 1 times d? Ano ba yung mga legend na ginagamit natin dyan? Para saan ba yung a sub n na yan? Yung a sub 1 na yan? Yung n at saka yung d? So, in the formula, a sub n is the last nth term. A sub 1 is the first term of the given sequence. N is the number of terms in the sequence. And D is the common difference. Nakilala na natin si D kanina. So, familiar na tayo kay D kung paano siya kunin. So, para naman dito, tukuyin natin yung part na sequence na to. What will be the part of the sequence na itatayo natin or ilalagay natin sa pwesto ni a sub n, a sub 1, ni n, at ni d. So, una natin titingnan ay yung hinahanap natin. Find the 15th term. So, 15 will be the value of n. Okay? So, meron tayong meron tayong n. So, magkakaroon tayo ng a sub n. So, yung a sub n natin, magiging a sub 15. Kasi, alam natin na ang hinahanap natin ay 15th term. So, yun yung ipapalit natin as n. Okay? So, a sub 15. How about our a sub 1, the first term? So, we have 4. Saan natin kinuha yung form? 4. Mismo doon sa sequence na given mo. Titinan mo yung first term of the given sequence. And the common difference is 2. Paano nakuha yung 2? Katulad kanina, balikan natin yung video kanina. Sasubtract lang natin si second term kay first term at para ma-validate, isubtract din natin si third term kay second term. So, 6 minus 4 is 2. 8 minus 6 is 2. Okay? So, isubstitute na natin yung nakuha nating mga value. So, sa ating formulang a sub n is equals to a sub 1 plus quantity n minus 1 times d. So, pinalitan natin si a sub n ng a sub 15. Si a sub 1 pinalitan natin ng 4. Si n pinalitan natin ng 15. At si D, pinalitan natin ng 2. Okay? So, compute na tayo ngayon. So, a sub 15 is 4 plus, una nating isosolve yung nasa loob ng parenthesis, 15 minus 1 is 14. And then, kopyahin lang natin yung nasa labas ni parenthesis para hindi kayo malito. Pa isa-isa lang muna tayo. And then, remove the parenthesis. PEMDAS. Gagamitin natin yung PEMDAS. So, a sub 15 is equals to 4 plus, okay, tanggalin si parenthesis by multiplying the values. 14 times 2 is 28. Ngayon, remove na natin yung natitira nating operation. So, add the two values. So, a sub 15 is equals to 4 plus 28, which is 32. So, similar lang siya na nakuha natin kanina by adding 2. Diba? A sub 15 is equals to 32. Now, let's have this example. Find the 7th term of the sequence 4, 18, 32. Gagamitin ulit natin yung ating formula. A sub n is equals to a sub 1 plus quantity n minus 1 times d. Okay, identify natin yung parts ng mga formula natin. A sub n, a sub 1, n, and d. So, unahin natin yung ating ulit n. So, saan lang galing si 7? Si 7 ay nanggaling dun sa ating hinahanap na term. 7th term. So, yung ating a sub n magiging a sub 7. Our first term dito manggagaling sa ating sequence. So, first term natin ay 4. And the common difference, kunin natin yung ating common difference by subtracting the second term to the first term. by subtracting the first term to the second term. 18 minus 4 is 14. 32 minus 18 is also 14. So, our common difference is 14. Now, let's substitute yung ating mga nakuhang parts ng ating formula. So, a sub n will become a sub 7, a sub 1 will become 4, n will become 7, and d will become 14. So, compute natin yung nasa loob ng parenthesis. A sub 7 is equals to 4 plus 7 minus 1 is 6 times the quantity 14. Now, remove natin si parenthesis. So, magiging a sub 7 is equals to 4 plus 6 times 14 is 84. And 4 plus 84 is 88. So, our 7th term or a sub 7 of the sequence 4, 18, 32 is 88. Naintindihan ba ang ating example? Now, please get your answer sheet for the week 2. Now, let's do learning task number 2, letter A. Determine whether the sequence is arithmetic or not. If it is, find the common difference and the next 3 terms. This activity is composed of 6 items. You will be given 2 minutes to finish the task. So, are you ready? Timer starts now. Time's up. Now, let's check learning task number 2. Make sure to be honest while checking your own work. Okay, number 1, 2, 5, 8, 11, and so on. So, we have to determine the common difference. So, subtract the second term to the first term and the third term to the second term. At least 2. Pwede na siguro yan para makuha mo kung may common difference. 5 minus 2 is 3. 8 minus 5 is 3. There is a common difference of 3. Therefore, the sequence is arithmetic. Okay? Since arithmetic ito, we have to find the next 3 term. of 2, 5, 8, 11. Another 3 terms bago natin ilagay yung tatlong tuldok. So, ang common difference natin ay 3. So, from 11, we're going to add 3. So, we have 14. From 14, we're going to add 3 to get the next term, which is 17. And 17 plus 3 is 20. So, the next 3 term after 11 is 14, 17, and 20. Okay? Next, number 2. 2, negative 4, 6, negative 8, and 10. Okay, let's find the difference between each term. Negative 4 minus 2 is negative 6. 6 minus negative 4 is 10. The difference between each terms are different. Negative 6 yung isa, 10 yung isa. There is no common difference. Therefore, the sequence is not arithmetic. Since the sequence is not arithmetic, no need to find the next 3 terms. Number 3, negative 6, negative 10, negative 14, and negative 18. Let's find the difference. Negative 10 minus negative 6 is negative 4. Negative 14 minus 10 is negative 4. The difference are the same. So, there's a common difference of negative 4. Therefore, the sequence is arithmetic. Since it is arithmetic, we have to find the next 3 term of negative 6, negative 10, negative 14, negative 18. Using the common difference of negative 4, we're going to add negative 4 to negative 18. Negative 18 plus negative 4 is negative 22. Negative 22 plus negative 4 is negative 26. Negative 26 plus negative 4 is negative 30. So, the next 3 terms of the sequence negative 6, negative 10, negative 14, negative 18 is negative 22, negative 26, and negative 30. Naintindihan po ba? Next number 4, we have 40, 42, 44, and 46. So, let's find the common difference. Let's try to find kung meron siyang common difference. 42 minus 40 is 2. 44 minus 42 is 2. The difference between each term is the same as 2. There is a common difference of 2. Therefore, the sequence is arithmetic. So, since it is arithmetic, we have to find the next 3 term of 40, 42, 44, 46 by adding 2 each term after 46. So, 46 plus 2, 48. 48 plus 2, 50. 50 plus 2 is 52. Naintindihan po ba si number 4? I hope tama ang inyong naging sagot. Sa number 5 naman, we have 1.2, 1.8, 2.4. So, pwede rin naman sa decimal ang sequence. Ano po? So, let's find the difference. 1.8 minus 1.2 is 0.6. 2.4 minus 1.8 is 0.6. The difference are the same, so we have a common difference of 0.6. Therefore, the sequence is arithmetic. So, we have to find the next 3 term after 2.4. So, 2.4 plus 0.6 is 3.0. 3.0 plus 0.6 is 3.6. 3.6 plus 0.6 is 4.2. Okay? Next, number 6. 1, 5, 9, 13, and so on. Okay, let's try to find the difference between each term. 5 minus 1 is 4. 9 minus 5 is 4. The difference are the same. So, there is a common difference of 4. Therefore, the sequence is arithmetic. We have to find the next 3 term after 13 by adding 4. So, 13 plus 4 is 17. 17 plus 4 is 21. 21 plus 4 is 25. Okay? May tanong po ba? Tama po ba kayo sa lahat ng item? I hope naging tama po ang inyong sagot dito sa activity na to, dito sa Learning Task 2. Naintindihan na po ba kung paano matutukoy kung arithmetic sequence ang isang sequence? Paano hanapin ang common difference at yung kanyang next 3 terms? Now, let's do Learning Task number 2. But before that, ano nga pala yung formula na ginagamit natin in arithmetic sequence? Huwag kakalimutan, a sub n is equals to a sub 1 plus quantity n minus 1 times d. Okay? So, in this activity, after familiarizing yourself on finding the nth term of an arithmetic sequence, let us try to answer the exercises below. Find the term indicated in each of the following arithmetic sequence. This is a 5-item activity. So, write your answer in your learning activity sheets or answer sheet provided by your teacher. Okay? In this video, you have learned arithmetic sequence, common difference, and a sub n is equals to a sub 1 plus quantity n minus 1 times d. I hope you understand well about arithmetic sequence. Happy learning!